Okay, in this episode, we're going to build some mountains. We're going to try to build some mountains. So this part of the board is the actual first part where the pits and everything will be. So I've got some scrap foam that I used to have, and now I'm changing it up. So I'm going to glue this piece in here somewhere. I've got another little piece here which I can use. Never ever throw away your bits of foam because they always come in handy. So we're going to glue this down. We'll probably glue that about, I reckon about there. Some glue on the foam. And put this here. We're going to have to trim it a little bit, just so it cuts in on the edges. I think that'll stay there. This other piece, I think we'll put this other piece here. Yeah, might have to cut it down to make it fit. Cut it straight edge. Should be able to butt this one up to here. Put some more glue down. Oh, it's not quite going to fit, so I'm going to have to do some modifications on this one by the looks of it. But let's see how we go. So we've glued that down to that. This is actual expander foam that I used when I did the first part of the track, and then I decided to demolish it and start again. Instead of throwing the piece out and making a new piece, I decided I can use these offcuts. So with this one, no, I don't think that'll look very good like that. We might do something else with that one. Maybe use it as a back wall. Well, maybe we turn it that way. Oh, yeah, we can turn it that way. So if we put it maybe here. No, that's good. We'll glue it here. Try and sort of make that sit on there so it looks like it's part of the rock. And we're going to have to do a bit of painting around here as well. Might even just use brown paint for that, just to brush it up. Or I can probably use, I don't know, maybe the brown. I've got a bit of brown there somewhere I can use. Look at our trusty paintbrush. And we can mix a bit of brown in there. A bit of brown for the foam, it's like an edge. Actually, what we might do, instead of having an edge, I don't ever think I've ever seen a mountain with an edge like that. We'll just trim her up a bit. To make it look a bit like a mountain. Bits of foam. So we'll do that, and then we'll paint a bit more onto it. Might make it look a bit, so it does look like a mountain. We'll just put a bit of brown in there. guessing we're going to put the railing along here somewhere, so got a hole there, that's interesting. So once we've done that, put a bit of green. And we'll have to probably get our spray paint for this one, I reckon. So what I might have to do is just quickly disconnect part of the track. Which I don't think we're going to be able to do for some reason. Oh, I should be able to. There we go. So we'll take that bit out. Might have to mask that up. A bit of masking tape or something. A bit of masking tape, a bit of paper. Put a bit of this over the track so we don't get paint on the track. I'll remove my trees. I want to paint them. Okay, so we'll get some paint. So we'll use our trusty spray paints again. We'll do our green. Do a bit of brown, blend it a little bit. That looks a bit darker. I'll do a bit more green on this one. And we'll put a tiny bit of chrome on there to make it look looks a bit better. So once we've done that, we'll let it dry. Then we'll put the track back in. And then we'll put the barrier on around the track. Alright, while that's waiting to dry, we'll put some Repco stickers that I printed up on our barrier that I made out of plastic and reflective tape. And we'll see how that handles that. First one. They really needed a white background on them, but because this is actually clear sticky paper, it's still alright, it'll look okay. Something a bit different. That's not too bad, that looks. So hopefully the track will be dry. Sorry, not the track, the mountain will be dry now. We can put this piece back in to how it was. Put our lock in first. put our other piece back in. The bugger to get in, and then we just clip it all down, lock it in. There she goes. Oh, there's a tree under there, get rid of that. Alright, so now we'll set this piece in here. So we'll get some hot glue onto that. We'll glue that little bit there. And we'll glue it all around here so it sits on here. Put this piece on first. And then we'll put this bit in here. This piece here, that looks pretty good. Pretty happy with that. That looks all right. I'll finish off putting a little bit of the safety fence along here. And once I've done that, I can push it back up into this corner here where it's got to go. So I'll end up doing that as well. But we'll put all the trees back. That'll be our next thing to do. I've got a few trees here still, a couple over here, so we'll end up putting these back in here. Where I got them from. We've got some more trees in here. Some little bits and pieces down here too. So I'll put some of these ones. These are like the bigger type. They should look alright. We can put them in there. Put them on top of the mountain. Don't have to glue them in, just squeeze them down in the foam. They'll hold, they should be alright. Yeah, that should look okay. Probably put on a couple of others over here or something. Look a bit mountainous. Yeah, that looks not too bad. And yes, we'll end up doing this little bit of catch fence here. Don't need too much of that. Might probably do that now. The catch fence stuff, which is actually guttering that you can get from Bunnings or any hardware store, Mitre 10, you know, places like that sell it. And I just cut it across. You can normally get 2 runs out of the one piece, which is pretty impressive. And then we just cut her in the middle. And just cut it straight through. You don't have to mark it because it's virtually directly in half when you're cutting it. It normally follows the lines pretty good. So I'll put this in here like this. I'll just hot glue that in there. Move this damn thing. So we'll end up hot gluing this to here. So that's, and then we'll just stick this bit here, like this. Should hold that. It should be dry there now. So while we're holding that, we'll glue this other piece. Oops, there we go. So put a piece of glue on there. Put that on there to hold that. Might have to find something else, but I'm pretty sure this side of the track's finished, so I can actually put this board back onto the wall and I can reach everything else I need to work on. So that was my biggest dilemma, was I couldn't reach everything because I was working. So I actually had to move this board out from the corner from over there and drag it all out and then work on it here. Have the grandstand and that going over here. We'll work all that out a bit later on. Then once that's back where it's got to go, I'll put the other section of board and all the track back together, which is actually underneath it. That's the board for it. This board's just sitting on top this other one. As you can see, it goes right out back of there. And then once that's done, we'll end up joining this one back on again. So we'll end up putting that back on again, that piece over there. That'll be the final bit on the end. And the track will be virtually operational. And we can play it. And then we can just keep working on it from there. So I've also, probably since the last video, I don't know, the last video, but I've actually painted all the back of the wall here, and I've installed some strip lights. I don't know if you can see the strip lights. You should be able to, yeah. So we've got strip lights that go along there, and I've purchased some like memorabilia stuff, like checkered flags and a few pictures and stuff that I want to fill up the wall with, just to make it look a bit fuller. I was going to put like pictures of mountains and that on that wall, and I thought, oh no, I didn't really want to do that. I just want to leave it the way it is. And later on, I've got these tiny little cameras that I want to put on the cars, so you'll get like a bird's eye track view of the cars whizzing around. We'll probably do some videos of that. And we're going to have the guys coming in from work, and we're going to have a race. So that's something to look at in the future. We're going to stream some racing events and stuff like that. But yeah, no, fun times ahead. We, you know, looking forward to it. Everyone else that I spoke to that wants to be involved in it is really excited about it. So, all right, we're going to leave it there for this one. And don't forget to like and subscribe, really helps. And then we'll get stuck in to the next one. We hope you all have a good day.